Evening everyone, how are we doing tonight? Slight technical glitch there. Despite the microphone being set as the default microphone, Streamlabs has forgot to use it. So we're getting off to a good start again tonight. So welcome along Jag 980, 1174 Kyle and Mikey. Hope we're all well. So we are back tonight. I have my old RAM installed in the PC. The new stuff is sitting here waiting to go back in after mine went yesterday. Strangest thing after yesterday's stream. Went out for an hour and a half, came back and kept saying all my files were corrupted. Turned out my RAM had failed in that time. It's only 3 weeks old, so that was a good start. So we are back. And the boys have been busy on here in my absence. We have field 26 has been drilled with canola, 25 has been drilled with barley, and Milton is busy on field 24, leaving just field 28 to drill with canola. Welcome Agri Men and Formal, how are we both doing? So my first job is actually to go up the shop with a flat trailer and get some seed. But before I do that, let's just make a quick tweak here.
Sound microphone activated.
And bring TeamSpeak back in. I believe I have a tractor trailer up here. It's alright, Formal. It's not mandatory you have to come on every day, you know. I've been slightly busy doing things today as well. It's the first time I've been on. Had to try and catch up with recording after yesterday. Hey John, how are we doing? The biggest problem with going back to my old RAM, although it's still 32 gigs, sorry, that's 2400 megahertz, not 3200 like my new one was, so it may not quite run as smooth as it was, especially around the yard where all these bales are. There's a surprise, John. Had quite a heavy thunderstorm here a couple of hours ago as well. Got a lot of grass cutting to do on here again. Myself and Milton were just talking tactics on that one before I went live. We've got 5 fields to get on with. Blimey, that's a lot more than what we've had. I haven't checked my rain gauge, but I know we've had nowhere near that quantity here. Hey Nathan, how are you doing? Yeah, lots of mowing, Formal. We have fields 3, 5, 6 and 7 from memory, plus the headland of field 15. Oh, that's not conducive to run the computer then, 1174. I'm good, thanks Nathan. Okay, me and Milton were just wondering if you're going to join us tonight. So I've been playing with textures again this afternoon. Can't show you any on here because I haven't actually got any maze on here to show you basically. But I have put new maze textures in. There's a couple of pictures in my Discord of them. And I will be putting a video out of how to do that tomorrow afternoon, all being well. I think I've finally found a maze texture I'm happy with. At the minute we're running on Forgotten Fruits maze textures. We're now going to be running on some other ones. Yeah, good luck with that one, Nathan. You might be alright after today, once it dries out. Again, Nathan, really? No, you need, can't remember what they call them, the different generators you need to run sensitive electric equipment, aren't they? Can't think of the name of them now. Oh. Came and went at the same time. Hey Sam, how are we doing? So the boys left me a little present up the top head to sort out for them. They know how much I like loading pallets up. It's one by a modder called Nismo, so there'll be a video out tomorrow on it. How to install it and everything, because there is a bit more to this one. Shocking, 1174. Who parked that with the forks in the air? Whose forklift certificate do I need to pull?
Formal.
Oh dear. Well, that's his forklift certificate written off. I'm going to rip that one up. I know, John. Fancy doing it on the forklift instructor server. Remember the rules, Formal. You will be blamed. I see there's a job next door to your advertised now, John. I did see it today on the website. Needs to drive that nice shiny 9RX, which needs an escort wherever it goes. Hey Brendan, how are we doing? That's the one. The man with the money tree. Oh, not too bad, Brendan. Just been trying to catch up today with things after yesterday's antics with the PC. I know nothing about them, John, so don't tend to comment on that. Besides which, it breaks the rules for me if I do. For obvious reasons. Had a wrist slap once before for something. There's actually quite a few jobs starting to crop up locally at the moment. In the east, shall I say? Yeah, ours on here aren't much better, Brendan. Might want to rephrase that one, John. How many Deutz combines about these days? Which is a shame, because they were good combines back in the day, and they still are. Don't help when they change dealer every 5 minutes. Those pallets are vibrating. Top liners are good combines. Neighbour to where I grew up used to have a 3610. Yeah, there's a few of them about. If they could sort their dealers out and just keep to the same ones, they'd sell them again. No, I found that hard to believe when I was told how wide it was. Hey Stephen. Brace yourself, Milton. Nathan's trying again.
Again?
Yeah. Don't look too bad, Stephen. You know no problems running things with that one. Here you would need a agricultural dispensation form for the abnormal loads officer for that one, John. We used to have one for Lexion. That was the same width. Early Lexion 460 on 820 tires was a bit of a wide one. It's a bug former. Once you start upgrading PC bits, you have to sort of keep doing it. You said you got your PC for Christmas, Stephen. Yesterday. You got in this time then, Nathan? Told you to lock that door better, Milton.
Yeah, I'll do it.
So I thought I might have found us a nice little combine to use on here earlier. But there's a few issues with it. Dominator 106. But to say it's got a few issues would be a bit of an understatement. It works. We'll start with the mod folder's 200 megabytes, Nathan. The header needs downscale and it's been overscaled. The sounds just need sorting because it runs flat out all the time. Other than that, it all works. It's just loads of minor things. I've just doubled everything up in the mod folder. 2 lots of mod descriptions, 2 lots of i3Ds. Let's go have a look tomorrow and see if I can thin it out a bit. Older than the Mega Formal, different cab on it and everything. Not bad, John. That's nearly done 4,000 miles now. I like my wall track. What I was thinking tonight, Nathan, was get that field done what Milton's on and start getting the grass on field 15 headland done before it rains and baled up and wrapped. Brake pipes, John? I'm lucky mine seems to miss that brake pipe issue. Though it's the right year, it's too new. It's the end of the year. We will be formal. 2 fields of pit silage, 3 bits of bale silage is the plan. I know how much you enjoyed that one. Not much luck with that one, are you? Should have bought my old one. Oh, didn't sound that good. He ran away again, Milton.
Yeah, again.
Yeah, he's gone again. You don't reckon his niece is there, do you?
I think he is.
He's forgot to put 10 pence in the electricity meter again, ain't he?
Or that too.
I weren't too keen on getting a bi-turbo just yet. I'd rather let him be out for a year or so before I entertained one of them. See if you can find one of the last of the 3.2s. There's still a few out there for sale. I love my 3.2 Ranger. It's now getting up towards the 32 mile to the gallon bit, so it's not doing too badly considering the engine size. Yeah, we were talking about it a couple of minutes ago, Stephen. It's got a few issues, as we were just saying, which you'll find if you try to use it. It doesn't throw any errors up, so it is usable. 4 miles to the gallon, that's not good. 43's alright. I think your field computer might need recalibrating though, because I ain't heard the one getting that high. Big field for the seed, Milton.
Yeah, take it
Yep.
to field 28, please.
Yeah. Ah, remapped. I can't get mine remapped at the minute because if Ford do a software update on it, that's going to reset it. I'm not putting the tuning box on this one. Not while it's under warranty anyway. When you consider my 2.2 only done 33, 34 it'll go on, the 3.2 is doing just under 32. I'm quite happy, and it's using way less AdBlue. Ah, they know what they're doing. By now on my last one I'd already filled the AdBlue up once, I haven't even touched it yet. Yeah, getting close now, Formal. Soon be harvest on here, get the full combines going. Yeah, I don't think any of us are a big fan of AdBlue, but we've got to use it. I think mine's got a 20 litre tank on it. Yeah, new one won't be, that is for certain. Nasty. Is that on one of the bits of plant machinery? Oh, not good. You didn't get any chickens yet then, Milton?
No.
No?
I didn't. Nope.
We'll have to change that then. What chickens do we go for on here? Just some egg layers?
Half and a half.
If we put meat ones in, they'll breed instead of laying eggs, won't they? Because they're male.
Yeah.
I had that mistake on Felsburn, didn't I? Nathan, is your internet playing up again? Oh, no, we're in. Is he though? Yes. You don't think we get so much trouble at AdBlue how long it's been in the trucking industry? That's an interesting bump. Oh, not Nice then. We know now it's either internet or Nice with you. Is she tucked up in bed out of the way? Sort of padlocked somewhere. Right, leghorns then, as we want eggs. There's still that slight issue with the funds here. When I went to school, 4 5s were 20, not 23. Evening, Chris. How are we doing? These figures are all over the place. So now 9 5s are 51. Okay. I'm good, thanks. Should be about 50 chickens there. Okay, John, catch you later. Not too bad, thanks, Mike. Other than my RAM failing yesterday, it wasn't a bad weekend. Let's go get a pallet of chicken food. I have to remember when we harvest to make sure we leave some grain up in this silo here. Oh, you're still at school, are you, Formal? Mind you, I'm back to work next Tuesday, it seems. Got this week off. Hey Rasmus, how are we doing? How much longer you got left, Formal, before you're a free man? Thought you might be pleased about that one, Chris. How many times you threatened to pack the bags and kick them out so far? And put pallets of that in. 6 long weeks. So that would make you 15, would it, Formal? See if we can pick up with a muck fork. Realism. Chuck a strap over, it'll be fine. $16. Ah. I think we found the baby of the group, Milton.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a different situation to where you are down there. If the smell don't get at first, that is, Chris. Yes. Ah. Revealed your age as well there then, Stephen. Yeah, quite a while ago for me as well, Carl. 16ers. I'll double that with some interest. Have you and Emma got a bet on as to how long she stays there tonight by any chance. Should be enough to keep the chickens going for a little while, hopefully. Let's have a look. Oh, well, almost full. Giving it that long, are you, Chris? $17, Stephen. Do you mean it instantly unloads formal? Yeah, I'm surprised, Nathan, it's not exploded again. I'm surprised you're not sitting in a darkened room rocking backwards and forwards after dealing with that thing. Yeah, 16 over here for tractors under 2.45 metres wide and 17 for cars and any other sort of vehicles of that size. It's weird because the top line is from the same pack as the New Hollands on here. Or have you got one from a different pack to the one we're using on here? There was another one out there which wasn't so well done. Ah, you want the one out of this pack? Because these ones are fine. I'm going to grab our new bale wrapper and bring back with us, rather than have it delivered as I'm up this way. I'd need to look at that one, SG. If they're on a car license, I don't think so. If they're on a tractor license, possibly. Get my special bale wrapper. So obviously I've put the uni wrap in here, but we can't use it on here. It's too new. We're going for blue wrap. So I haven't put the newer version of this one in yet, what we done yesterday, Nathan. We'll get around to that. Yeah, there's a width restriction on tractors over here. Until you got a car license. Afraid not, Aorus, by invite, and we need to know you for a little while, put it that way. So at the minute we're not really taking anyone else onto the server. Which small coon rake are you talking about, Nathan? I did say there'd be some artistic license in it. because I haven't got that one. I don't think. Which one is it? Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one, that's why. I know likey. Plus I think that'd be awkward on some of the fields on here. And it's too American. Interesting. So I'm going to drop the bale wrap at the wood yard rather than drag up the Ardo to bring it back again. So I want to get the headland to field 15 mown now. Well, let's get Formal on here with the mower. He's now about to join. Okay, maybe not. I think that's all mowers to start with. All hands on the mowers. Once we found my 8340. That's my 8340. He's pinched it. Thank you. Gotta have my one that does all the baling. Where'd you share it, Stephen? Might send you something after the stream, Chris, if I remember. Yeah, but which page did you share it onto, Stephen? So obviously I can't see your personal page. Hey Formal. Hey Bro Gaming, how we doing? Grab your tractor Formal and get the other mower. We'll go get one field cut tonight if nothing else.
You want to start with 15 or what?
Yeah, we'll do the headland on 15.
Okay.
Don't want to get too much knocked down because it's supposed to rain, innit? I haven't been on Facebook too much. The link for the Westerns, yeah, I'll have to have a look. Ooh, wet grass. Interesting. That's weird. Watch the mouse controls of the mowers.
Why?
If you use your left mouse button and try to close windows, things that'll lift the mowers up and down as well.
Nice.
Something that does not happen on the mod I've reviewed for tomorrow morning's video. You cut yours when that's too dry, SG. The old hay texture is semi-dry. You still do silage. These ones are the tuned ones to 150 mic. Should be about 130, I think. I'll let you guys get out of the way first. I'll grab this one on the next one up. Let's try and get this back window shut. There we go. Oh, shut up again now. Yeah, we don't need any more little square barrels at the moment, Ebro. We done a load Saturday, wasn't it? We done them, I think.
Yeah. Got some Saturday.
What about bacon, Stephen? Oh, I was waiting for that warning to come up. What do I want them on for? We're in the field. There's no low-flying aircraft. Don't have beacons on in the field. Just makes you look a complete and utter idiot. Oh, that's a nice map, that one of Stevie's. I haven't played on the new version. Ah, it's the age thing. Beacons on the road and on the road only. Or to let your workmates find you in thick fog when you're potato harvesting. Been there, done that. Don't think we'll get too many bales off here, but enough. We're going to need the catcher on here of the bale grab when we do them though, that's for certain. Okay Nathan. Yeah, on the road Sam, anytime you may pose a hazard to other road users. LEDs are better these days, more visible. Magnetic one I've got from my truck is LED. Hey Tim, how are we doing? Don't care whether they're horrible or not, they work. They're more visible. If you'd been grain carting from my combine and had your beacon on, you got a mouthful of booze out you down the CB in the dark. Formal. There's nothing worse than having a trailer beside you with the beacons on. Welcome back, Nathan. Right, I will go and get the baler. Need our rake man to get the rake.
I will get the rubber.
Yep, that's at the sawmill, ready.
Yeah, no. Okay.
Set on blue wrap this time. Lexion 460, John Deere 2058, John Deere W540, and I've had a few days on a CX 880 when they were new, and CR 980 and Axel Flow 8000 series, but I can't remember the exact number. Also 570, 480 Lexions. Most hours I've done on the combine have been Lexion 460, I think. That's when we done VF's old farm. '98 he wasn't even about back then. That's when they first came out as a 980. Got pictures of it somewhere. That means Formal is on the soft hands grab, catching any escapee bales. Yeah, that don't surprise me with them lot. Yeah, that's the same age as the one I drove for a while. It's a good match for our 460 we had at the time. You're lucky if that's all those I could find. Hull crop, I'd imagine. 1174. have seen combine headers fitted to foragers to do hull crop.
Yeah, it is for the whole crop.
Yeah. When they can't justify the price of a hull crop headless cheaper. First bale is going to be hay, what pops out of here. Exactly. If you got the adapter plate for it, you might as well use it. Yeah, I should say they're old Dominate headers and that sort of thing. They're the usual favourites. Small New Holland headers. Nothing too big. Round this way, a lot of the combines you may struggle to fit those headers to a forage harvester. Got a couple of 35s, 45 foots around this way. At least with the loader on the wrap and tractor, if one bale does go in the hedge, you can hook it out. What has our wrapper man done here? Sharp bend. It's not clamped to the table, Sam. The first one's going to be hay, Milton. It's got a non-slip base to it, and that's fairly heavy, Sam. No suction cup on my one, Tim. It's Logitech 3D Pro. Really needs replacing because there's a Warren fault with it. It still works. Now just a sort of rubbery base to it. One of the buttons doesn't always work on it. It's had a lot of use, that joystick, in the year I've had it. I ain't got space for the side panel, Tim, that's the problem. On my desk. There's nowhere to clamp it. Plus I could buy 4 joysticks for the price of one side panel. Hey Rabbit Man, how are you doing tonight? True. Mine's a corner desk though, so I'm a bit limited. That one's going for a roll. I'm good, thanks. To just run in the rape a bit, unfortunately. Got a bale in the hedge up here.
Okay.
Another one heading in that general direction by the looks of it. Which Facebook video is that one? I know there's none on there of me with my escaping bale. Round bale versus nature reserve fence, we won't go into that one. You aren't going to lose these bales in a hurry. Okay, team. Bales are going up by the roadside hedge formal. That's where we're going to store them. Some really interesting bumps on this field now. I had a slight mishap with the round bale up Stiffkey direction a few years back. I'd done everything I was supposed to do with the round bale on the hill, and the bale had other ideas. Is it a good job I can't see down that end of the field? I have seen bits of that. I haven't yet, Radman. I saw something come up on my phone earlier about Gav's farm, but I was recording at the time, so I didn't have a chance to look at anything. Oh, your turn to use that excuse tonight, is it, Milton?
Oh, which is true.
Okay. That hay bale wants to go back up the yard, what you've put near the hedge, formal. Help us see. Who's using Elba? Hi Charlie, how are we doing? Glad once we've got all this grass done again. Be harvest time then. No more grass to do this year on here. I'm good, thanks. How you doing? Okay, Tim. I'll take a look after the stream. These barrels aren't rolling too badly on here, considering. Oh, he's gone. More silage to sell anyway. Got a lot of income from this lot. Yes I do, Charlie, I got a G29. Wheel and shifter plus joystick. Not the side panel. I will get my own back, Nathan. At some point. Yeah, G29 is a good wheel, although my first one did go wrong the other day. I thought that was out of warranty, but I'm going to have to double check that, because someone mentioned that might be 2 years, not 1 year. It's no worse when I used to have to follow my old boss on the combine. It was a nightmare for that. I'd weave up and down the field thinking he's going to have one over on me. I think we'll have this field as blue bales and the next one as blue, then the last one is yellow. Yeah, I think the smaller Thrustmaster wheels may be a bit troublesome. I know I think GD's is a Thrustmaster. So I had many issues with it. Right, I think that's that field done. This field to our left is going to be pit silage with the trailed forager. To the other side of the road will be baled silage. They're a bit flatter. Could do the two hilly fields as pit silage this time. Yeah, I'll have to see about sending that back, I think. I'll speak to them. If they can repair it, I'll have a spare one then. Okay, Formal. Revealed your second access point now. Sounds like a good speech, Chris. Well, until you get a phone call anyway to go to a turkey farm. Well, considering it was doing silly things, I think I'll make a phone call tomorrow. See if they can sort it. Need to find the receipt. What do you mean, Sam? Ah. Gotcha. Yeah, that's the bit, Tim. Don't know me, it's folded in my bedroom drawer somewhere. There's a big stack of them in there. Shouldn't really be filed like that, being self-employed. They should be filed a bit better, but my filing leaves a lot to be desired some days. Oh, I know the one you mean, Chris. That really is out in the wilds of nowhere up there. Different drawer, Tim, different drawer. Putting there my socks, the damn bits of paper would melt and catch fire. Can't put it in there. That's where I keep the money. That one's herbicide.
Are you going to spread fertilizer on the fields that we drilled today?
Yeah, that was my thought.
And they are already done.
Yeah, I didn't know if we could... Well, have you done them since you drilled them?
Oh, right, you can try it.
That's what I was going to try. I knew we'd done them before we drilled them. I just wanted to see if I could do them after you've drilled them. Still got to sort of try and find out what we can and can't do at seasons, really, haven't we, as well? So I know that works in a standard game. We shall find out in a moment. So, currently they are showing up as stage 2 of fertilisation. Means we've got all the cultivations right on them. I'm not even going to ask why the windscreen wipe was going on this, because it's now started to rain. I think we might have done the right thing just doing that one field. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, it's going to show fully fertilised. That's an interesting little one to remember for us, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
That's going to speed things up. Yeah, something to do with the map more than anything, I think, Chris. And where we might have missed bits ploughing and putting lime on and that sort of thing. Yeah, nice little soil texture this one, Mike. I have changed the link in my video of how to put this soil texture into the game now. The link was for FSUK, which we know is no longer in existence. Hey Terry, how are we doing? Dare I ask how things are tonight? Yeah, so I've took out the soil textures link from there and put one into FBM. It's ever so simple to do, Mike. It'll take you all of 2 minutes, especially if you're used to computers. Oh well. Glad to see we share the same opinion of a couple of things from messages earlier, Terrier. Oh, thunder as well. We're away now. Looked like you've done a good job this morning then, Terrier. You frightened the big Scotsman. Yeah, worse, that went round us, luckily, old Chris. Don't know if you were in chat when John said they'd had 23mm in 2 hours this afternoon. That's just shocking, Tim. He's over there, Warboys in Huntingdon, that direction. Once all the final bugs have been worked out, Charlie, you should get it. It's just easier to do updates for PC and get it right that way first. That way, so you got to go through console testing once, if that makes sense. Whereas every update what we get on PC would have to be console tested again. No one knows, Chris, at the moment. You saw my picture of the dog in Witch's Discord, obviously, Tim. That's the sole reason you guys haven't got on console. It's a lot easier to fix the bugs what are being found on PC first. That's what I was told. Oh, secret agent, Barn Lodge. Yeah, I did. I meant the one of the dog which had the incident with the electric fence, not my furry friend. Well, you'd have to ask Giants about that one, considering FS21 ain't out yet. But if you want to stick your head down there, Cow's Udders, you're more than welcome to. Now I'm actually an agricultural training instructor, Barn Lodge. That's what I do these days. Certainly would do if you tried to stick it near some of the cows we used to have on the farm. Limousines were not known for their best temperament at times. That's handy. Digger tickets are worth getting, aren't they? 1174. Yeah, Limousin used to have 2 Limousin bulls and 1 stabiliser bull. Had Limousin Cross Aberdeen Angus, Limousin Cross South Devons as store cattle. Then we went on stabiliser crosses. So much more quarter, shall we say. Yeah, there are some changes in it, Charlie. The basics are still the same, but there are some changes. The way you do hay has changed. It's weather dependent now. You can get crop failures a bit easier. Parts of crops may die because they're too dry or got too wet. It's more of a challenge. It's more or less getting as realistic as you're going to get for FS, I think. Is anyone else's game just froze?
Yep.
Oh, that was a big lag spike.
Yeah, it was.
Have you been putting your performance chips on these tractors?
Nope. Didn't have the chance.
It's a long while since we had a lag spike that bad. And that, everyone, is what can go wrong with a deady server. Aren't you the lucky one there, Nathan? I think I just said 0 to 120 in a microsecond. Have you saved the server at all in the last 5 minutes, Milton?
Nope. But I've done now.
Yeah. I think that might be worth doing if I was doing the lag spike like that. We know what's often followed one of them before. Bye bye server. Hey Tractor Guy, how are we doing? Let's just say for the last 3 days the servers have not been known for their reliability. You're going to need somewhere around £500 to £600 to get one you'll be able to play decent on, Charlie. That'll be able to get you something decent enough to play on. If you want to do YouTube, you may need to spend a bit more, because I know you do your channel. Yes, it is Barn Lodge. Okay, catch you later, Formal. I mean, you might be able to find a really good second-hand one somewhere, Charlie. I know there's one currently for sale on Facebook. At Norwich, which seems to be fairly decent. Just depends what you want. My first one, including the monitor, set me back about £650. Oh, good luck with that, Barn Lodge. You're looking 22 years ago since I got mine. Yeah, that's a good one, Sam. Do you see that link I sent you on Instagram? As VF said last night, scan computers could be a bit pricey, but they do good stuff. I got a few bits from mine from Scan. Got quite a few bits from Amazon. Novatech I got some bits from. Long while ago, wasn't it, Chris? I am Tractor Guy. Not for much longer. About 6 more weeks. Yeah, it's alright if you want to build your own in it, Nathan. Shut it, Tim. Mind you, it feels like it after knowing you for a few months. Could be worth a look then, Nathan. I think it's harder when you're first going to PC though. When you first make the switch, because you don't fully know what you're looking at usually, in a lot of cases. I can't say that surprises me, Nathan. See, the best bit is he can't give his normal response to us in here, can he, Nathan? Because Nightbot get him. I know what response we'd have normally got with those comments in your Discord. The only difference between that one on Amazon and VF's is, from memory, the one on Amazon is a Ryzen 7 2700. Both myself and VF have the 2700X. So we have the next processor up. Let's hope this is our last day of wet weather for a little while. Yes, Charlie, that's exactly what I've got. G29 is PlayStation and PC. G920 is Xbox. Oh, that's more than capable of that, Charlie. More than capable. As I said to you the other day, a Ryzen 5 Sam would do that. Even a Ryzen 3 would run FS at good or high graphics. So that's what I had originally. Yeah, we'll help where we can, Charlie. Any of us will. You find as a whole, all us guys will help you if you want to get onto PC from console. With any sort of advice, that sort of thing. Some of the guys in Curry's can be quite helpful as well. They will sell you what they've got on the shelf. Most of the guys in there, certainly the Norwich one, seem to be playing a lot more advanced games than this though, shall we say. Well, you look at, we've got to help each other. We're all part of the community here. There's no good being us and them in it. We've been trying to help your dad, Charlie. We said we'd get a pair of mould grips and pull that tooth out for him, but he's not so keen on that idea. Two of us said we'd hold him down and do it. I'll get the mould grips, but he didn't want us to help. Exactly, Chris. Yeah, I don't know why, Terry, do you? I mean, we try to help a man out who's in pain, and he just didn't seem too keen on it. We said we'd give him a bottle of whiskey first to numb the pain. I mean, it's not as if there's a sort of Norfolk versus Suffolk brutality going to go on there or anything. We're just trying to be helpful. I'm surprised you can't find one on that AWD website for similar money. I think that one you sent me has actually got a bigger graphics card in than VF's, because this is a 3 gig 1060. I had the 6 gig one, which GD has got now. It's always worth checking when you buy a PC like that, just to see how easy that'd be to upgrade if you wanted to. So now that one you sent me, the only thing I'd say if you're going to think upgrading, you need to upgrade the power supply as well. Oh, that's easy, Sam. I went through that with Brendan as well when he was talking to me about it. He put one up in my Discord, what he's looking at. I just tweaked it for him to get the right bits. What I would consider as the right bits. Just need to get the right spec RAM for what you're doing. Make sure it's got an operating system on it. So make sure it is actually coming with Windows. Otherwise you're going to spend another £100 on top of it. Go for it, Charlie. Once you got onto PC, you won't want to go back to console. My PS4 sits under the desk here gathering dust. I do keep threatening to stick a capture card in the PC. Alright, catch you later, Terrier. What graphics card are you on at the minute, Carl? I've got a PS somewhere, the first PlayStation. That's 400 watt from memory. You'd find any bigger sorts of graphics cards would need 450 as a minimum, probably. Sort of as small as it's as small as you get away with, that 400 watt one. I wouldn't want anything smaller, shall we say. You just need to look at your system specifications, Carl. So you've only got one display port or one HDMI port on the back of it, have you? Surprise me at the moment if it has. You usually have a fairly decent graphics card in them. Not without looking through it again, Sam. I know there's an awful lot on there. Mine costs more than that to build, Tim. What I'm using now. Oh, that's unusual. 1050 Ti, 1060 with Ducal. If you want to go to the new generation 1660. Yeah, that's about what my setup is worth, all in with the monitors and everything. In fact, it's worth more than that with a wheel as well. Graphics card in mine was about 450 and I got it, I think, from memory. Done on RTX 2070 graphics card with this one. Depends what power supply they fitted, Sam. It's not bad, Nathan. Check your graphics drivers are up to date, Aorus Gaming guys. That can cause issues like that. That's about what my pre-made one cost, what I bought first out. Used to play on the TV with that one. You have to take a look at CEX, Chris. You get some pennies. What did you do to your settings? Didn't use the TV as a mirror, did you, Nathan? Told you I'd get you back for the wobbly lines. That'd be my suggestion, Chris. Yeah, that's a big incentive, Charlie, if you do it. Want to do MP with them. What map are you playing on, Aorus Gaming guys? Out of interest. Why did you punch the TV, Nathan? Had a feeling that's the one you were going to say. If you're going to get graphics stutters, that is the one you'll get it on, unfortunately. Mine gets stutter on Air Island. I mean, my 2070 will drop down to 35 FPS in places on there. try another map and just see what it does. Just in case it's not your graphics card and it's the map. There you go. Carl, the first disadvantages of being married and now starting to hit home. Ooh, weeds. Yeah, I'll be fine. So I say, it is big enough for that PC. It's if you ever decided to upgrade anything, it's not. And that's why I had to upgrade the power supply on my old PC. This PC's got an 850 watt one in it. Just undo any settings tweaks you done. So, Irish Gamer guys, what I'd suggest. Don't actually know what you altered in there. Okay, Tim. We should get the basic list of what's in mine come up in chat at the moment. Graphics cards will start for, we're talking new here, anything about 120 to 150 pound upwards for one which will play FS at high settings. Then there you go anything up to a couple of £1,000 for a graphics card if you want to. No, you wouldn't need to with FS, that is for certain. You got a good card there, Irish Gamer guys. Yeah, 2080 Ti. Bit overkill for this. You go playing high speed ones, then yeah. That sound about right, Nathan? 1050 Ti is about £150 new. 1066 gig about 2 to 250. The 10 series graphics cards are still good cards. Someone will have it off you. When I went off my 1060, I got rid of it straight away to someone. Yeah, 2060 is everything you want, Sam. If you're going to go up to 2060, you would need a bigger power supply. Probably wouldn't have to pay much more for 2060 1174. $2060 basically equivalent of a 1070 from memory. Be worth looking at. And you got one of the new generation cards. Oi, Nathan. I won't accept that at the minute, Aorus Gaming, guys. You ain't finished building it yet. Not for a good deal at the moment. You will notice a big difference. You must have a lot of money stuffed down the back of the sofa. 1174. Nathan likes cheap. I think your 1070 Ti will be about the equivalent of what my card is, from memory. Why have we got a hay bale in the middle of the cow shed?
It is the bale that the hay bale from the field.
Right.
I feed it to the cows.
I wonder what I was doing there. About why I sold my 1064 Aorus Gaming, guys. Probably is, besides the Western I've got on there. What you found, Charlie? And where have you found at Mortal Point? Just as relevant, I should say. It's a placeable bunker you've put down, Brendan. Just try using the little conveyor. Try using this little lizard conveyor. Yeah, that don't sound too bad, Charlie. Yeah, the bonus trailers are good. Friends of one of the family there. Haven't seen it for a while now. Those ones are props, Mike. They're part of the map. So Nathan can't take credit for those ones. He's done all the other stacking on here though. There have been a few issues with clamps. Got enough straw in there, Milton?
The trigger isn't appearing at the moment.
Ah. Helpful. Never had to calibrate my one. Just can't help it with that. Usually you can go into the Windows settings and have a look. Doorpost there. Just thought it'd be helpful to mention it. That trigger is a bit tricky there, isn't it?
No, someone has folded the pipe.
Ah. I think the game does that occasionally. I've found it before as well when I was the last one to use it, then gone back to it. Ah, could be Nathan. What did glitch out again with straw in it? How are we doing livestock wise? Short on grass. Now where to stand, Sam. Okay, catch you later, Mike. GTX 1060 is the graphics card, Charlie. It's at 3 or 6 gigabyte. Does it say? Our sheep still aren't in lamb. Strange. Nice one, Nathan. I take it the bales have behaved this time. Yeah, I will be tomorrow, Sam. Nice little stack. Now how come they'll stay like that in the field but not in a shed? $31 bales, I think. The only thing I'd say about that one, Charlie, is I would probably want more RAM. Greenwich has a few issues. Sam. Hey SFTN, how we doing? How you finding Lone Oak for 19? Because I never could get into it in 17. Tried a few times to play it and I just could not get on with that map. Don't know what it was. Okay, Charlie. I suppose the size of the fields on there's less things for you to hit on that map, isn't there? As you're driving around it. Probably not. Yes, master. Honestly. Get him sitting there like some sort of lord. Mind you, I suppose he has done a lot of stacking over the past few days, so I will just watch it for him. If the loader's going to pick up the fact it's being washed. Bill is in the post, Nathan. Yeah, these tractors have done quite a few hours now. This one's not done many compared to the one I usually use. Had you gone somewhere, SG? The 8340 I usually use is nearly 25 hours on the clock. Are you messing with your stack again? You know what's going to happen if you do. That stack is Nathan's nemesis. I think it's been restacked 4 times now after exploding in the barn. Oh, you mean the hay you want to try and turn back into grass, SG? How I hate reversing these things. We have to admit it's a fairly silly question to ask. How can I turn this hay back into grass? It's almost as silly as forgetting to plug in your G29 and then wondering why it's not working. You're always confused and tired. Yes, that really did happen, Tim. Right, so the next bales we decide to stack can go into this shed. I might stop them exploding then. Nathan, one for you in chat. Pits do work on there, Brendan. Definitely. Yeah, 16 gig of RAM would do you, Charlie, quite nicely. 8 is just a little bit too small. Milton. There you go, SF10 comes into chat and we start having crashes on here. Is that some sort of coincidence? New cab roof needed. It's worth shopping about a bit, Charlie, because also depends what CPU that's got as well. To be fair to Milton, he does suffer from lag issues quite a bit. Someone get the point if they tripped over there. Right, I think we're going to go through to the next day. What this weather's doing. My PC is still a little bit laggy at the moment. I get that new RAM in again. Never mind that, who put the small bales in the barn? I take it we just threw them in this time. Minor stack explosion there. We've had a few issues on here, Tim, with bale explosions. Don't you dare follow me up here, Nathan, that'll be getting a bit too creepy. Yeah, less vodka in it this time though, Nathan. Yeah, processor, Charlie, Intel, Ryzen. No, that's just wrong. So what time are we going to have to wait till this time? Do I know what you're watching on TV? One man and his dog, probably. A sheep in that. See what time it's going to go round to this time. Don't know why it does that since the update. We've had to change the RAM on here, Tim. The sheep just aren't getting where they should be. None of them are breeding. Okay, that's just creepy. That's probably one of the most important bits, Charlie. Muckers in the shed again. For gender confused cows, they produce a lot of muck. True, Nathan, that's a possibility. Good job they're not milk producing cows who done that, that'd curdle the milk. What's up, Tim? Processor, Charlie, CPU or processor probably called. Ryzen, Intel, i5, Ryzen 7, Ryzen 3, anything like that. Shame the Wopster won't tell us how much muck is in there. Uh-oh. There we go. Mind a bit of lag. I guess it's because it's the best they can do with the graphics. Looks like well rotted muck when you get close to it, just a bit lighter in colour. You need to know that one, Charlie. Glad when we've got a field empty we can spread some of this on. That's one way of getting the bale in. Exactly, Sam, that's the big thing with the PC. As I said on Saturday, it's a bit like Trigger's broom. Probably won't mean something to some of you youngsters in there. Is that thing reading that there's straw in it again when there's not? Okay, this grab could get annoying at the moment. I don't know why that straw blower keeps glitching out on here. It's done it for me a couple of times. That's interesting. Well, I suppose that works. Not your normal practice for emptying it, but it works. Yeah, I don't think I want to look in that direction. Let's have a look at the livestock. I believe it's Nathan this time, Sam. Someone left me with a gas axe in the workshop one morning cultivated. They came back half an hour later as a pile of scrap metal. I can't be trusted with them things either. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet, Sam. What them two can get up to, you give them a chance. Interesting. Throw that bale.
I've just finished feed them, Gav.
Right, so the numbers haven't updated yet then.
Yes, in your end.
Okay. Well, somehow the bale I've just lost has ended up right beside it, so we'll leave it there.
No, that one was the one that fell over the link box.
Okay. So where'd the one go that I just dropped? Missing one bale. If found, please return to sheep pen. Answers on the postcard. Interesting. Slightly odd. What's going on over here now? Is the straw blower still... Oh no, it's on wheels again. Ish. So as soon as the dry crop icon comes up, we have fields to mow. Obviously the barley ain't ready yet. That's not bad, Chris, with your graphics card. So we've got this field to mow. This one will be going pit silage. This field to mow for bales. This one to mow for bales. So the flatter too. Ish. And this one to mow for pit silage. Do I want to know what's just happened up there? Yeah, well, you don't want to know how many bales we've got in the yard. Got all that lot stacked in there. All those silage bales stacked there. Pit silage and all those silage bales stacked there. Plus, coming down this way. And this field's ready to cut as well, so that can be baled. This stack of bales here as well. So we're not short of silage bales at the moment. But I think that's where we're going to finish for tonight. So I'm not going to start anything else on here now because we've still got one field to drill as well anyway. We'll try out these westerns for silage on with that forage harvester, I think, this time. See if they work. If not, we'll have a word with a person who may be able to adapt them to get them to work. But for now, it's where I'm going to leave it for today. So I am going to say thank you for watching tonight. Hope you've enjoyed it. I will try Sam, but obviously it won't be the link to these ones on here. It'll be the other version of them. So I hope you enjoyed the stream tonight, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Goodbye for now.